Relocate all oil-related agencies to Niger Delta. Ex-IYC president tells Tinubu. That the former Ijo Youth Congress tells Tinubu. Now that they are relocating FAAN, Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, to Lagos from Abuja, they are relocating some offices of the CBN from Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to Lagos rather. They relocate all oil-related agencies in Abuja to Port Harcourt or to Niger Delta. That is the demand now, and that is the demand that they are demanding from Tinubu. When will Tinubu do that? That we don't know. This issue of relocation, everybody will ask for its own now. I'm telling you the truth. Okay. A former president of the Ijo Youth Congress, or Ijo Youth Council, IYC, worldwide, Udengs Eradiri, has appealed to President Bola Tinubu to order the relocation of critical oil-related agencies to the Niger Delta region. That will not happen. Eradiri, who was the Labour Party governorship candidate in Bayelsa State, hailed President Tinubu for approving the relocation of key commercial agencies from Abuja to Lagos. So Eradiri, a former commissioner in Bayelsa, in a statement signed on Wednesday, said the congestion in Abuja, which he described as the political capital of the country, was long overdue. So he observed that some of the agencies being moved to Lagos, particularly key agencies of the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, FAAN, had no business being in Abuja. Eradiri said Lagos is the commercial headquarters of Nigeria, and key commercial agencies, parastatals, and other trade-related establishments belonging to the federal government are supposed to have their headquarters in Lagos State to facilitate smooth business operations and ensure the ease of doing business in the country. Can you imagine? This must be a sycophant. That is the truth. Nobody should read any political dimension to it, because in the first place, they were not supposed to be in Abuja. We should not play politics with some decisions because the government got this one spot on. Can you imagine? Eradiri, however, appealed to Tinubu to relocate key oil-related establishments and agencies owned by federal government to the Niger Delta region. He called on the president to compel the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, to move the headquarters of some of its subsidiaries to the capital cities of some states in the Niger Delta. He said cities such as Yenagoa in Bayelsa, Port Harcourt in Rivers, Uyo in Akwa Ibom, and Asaba in Delta State, among others, are ready to become hosts of such agencies and to ensure adequate security for them. He said such a move would improve the economy of the region, stimulate job opportunities, reduce insecurity, and facilitate the wealth redistribution agenda of President Tinubu. So he said, we recall that during the visit of Yemi Osinbajo in his capacity as an acting president, he promised that the federal government would compel oil multinationals to relocate their offices to the Niger Delta region. However, throughout the lifespan of that administration, that promise was not fulfilled. We know that a new sheriff is in town with new and unique ways of doing things. So the new government believes in decentralization and even development. So in the spirit of the ongoing decongestion of the capital territory, we appeal to the president to remember the Niger Delta by compelling NNPCL to send headquarters of their subsidiaries to the region. It will facilitate the development of our region and give all communities a sense of belonging. It will also stop incessant attacks on oil facilities by persons who feel sidelined by the operation of oil companies in our region. Okay, so that is what Eradiri is saying, the former chairman or president of the Ijo Youth Council Worldwide, saying that, first of all, the way he started it shows the sycophancy in it. He's trying to cajole president in it, even though it is the right thing to do anyway. Because if oil production is in Niger Delta, the headquarters of the companies producing the oil in Niger Delta should be in Niger Delta where they are doing the operation. So the region can benefit from the exploitation activities as well. Again, he is trying to applaud the president for smartly approving the relocation of some parastatals like the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria from Abuja back to Lagos, and then some arms of the CBN from Abuja also back to Lagos, saying that Lagos is the commercial hub of the country. So those parastatals actually did not have any business being in Abuja in the first place. Now, wow. So he started by praising Mr. President for taking action in the right direction, saying that it was a decision that is spot on. And then in the light of that, he's also now reminding the president that in the same way he's relocating all those offices from Abuja back to Lagos, he should also remember to instruct or order the NNPCL to relocate some of the head offices of his parastatals or rather of his subsidiaries from Abuja back to some states in Niger Delta. Okay, and he mentioned state capitals like the Yenagoa, capital of Bayelsa, Port Harcourt, capital of Rivers State, Uyo, capital of Akwa Ibom State, and Asaba, the capital of Delta State. No, he mentioned others which should also include Calabar, the capital of Cross River State, and Umuahia, the capital of Abia State, Owerri, the capital of Imo State, and probably Edo State with its capital at Benin City. All of those states should, in the state capitals, should have the presence of the oil companies that are exploring and exploiting in those in the Niger Delta region. That it will help in creating jobs. It will help in stopping or reducing or removing the attacks on the oil facilities and the kidnapping activities in the region. As you know, the region and the people who are agitating for all of these things will have a sense of belonging that they are regarded in the business of oil and gas production in the region. But the question now is, will Tinubu do that? That is the question. Will Tinubu do that? Because Tinubu's own, I believe, is trying to increase his IGR in Lagos State. He's doing everything. There's political sentimental attachment in that decision going back to Lagos, frankly speaking. Because even though they say that FAN is renting an office in Abuja, Nigeria has the money to build a befitting headquarters in Abuja for them. But they didn't do that. They were just paying rent and paying DTA to the staff that were moved from Lagos to Abuja. So, but what Eradri is asking for, will Tinubu heed to it? I'm scared. I think he will not. I think he will not do it. That is it. So, thank you for listening, and let's have your comment. That is what ex-Ijaw Youth Council president is asking Tinubu to do, to relocate some headquarters of oil companies and some offices of NNPC to relocate from Abuja back to Niger Delta region. Thank you for listening. Let's have your comment.